Welcome to another speed build. So for this one, I'm doing yet another speed build I did on the live stream, but I actually remembered to turn off chat. So let's jump right into it. I decided I'm going to just talk over it like I used to do and see how it goes from there. I don't really think it's gonna go that well, but yeah, let's just see how it goes. So I'm working on the Potter Splay, I think is what it's called. I probably said that so wrong, but it is one of the lots you can get in Willow Creek where it doesn't have anything already built on it. It's sort of in that top right hand side, if that helps you figure out where it is. Basically, I was trying to work with the houses that are around it and sort of figure out, you know, what would look good with the rest of the houses that are, you know, in that area. So I kept calling this house a craftsman house while I was working on it, and I honestly don't even know if that's right or not. I don't know my houses, so it's kind of weird to hear me call it like, you know, oh yeah, it's like this kind of house, or it's that kind of house. It's like, I know modern is very like rectangular and, you know, slick and usually like one color, and you know, you could just like looking at it, it looks very modern, like very you know, 21st century. And Tudor is the only other one I know of, because back when I used to do builds, like early day speed builds, apparently a lot of my houses were Tudor, so I'm like, okay, so I know modern and Tudor, but I think this is a craftsman. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Like I said, I do not know my houses, so yeah. I'm just glad you guys can't hear everybody talking over this. It was pretty interesting, but basically I was wanting to work on the house, and the upper floor was just, oh, it was annoying. Like, you can see it now, and it took me a while to realize that all I had to do was just make it longer and it would work. But I was just like, how am I going to do this? I was like, wait, no, just move it back one more square. So that was a thing. And so now I'm just trying to figure out windows. I was thinking, you know, maybe just have windows on like certain walls instead of going like crazy with windows like I normally do. I think later on I actually do put in 2 more windows at the front, because it's very bare at the top there, and so I put in some more windows. But other than that, I think basically what you guys see at this moment is basically what I put in. So yeah, windows fairly normal. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't noticed yet, I actually have the walls on a medium height, which is something I don't normally do. It's just, I don't know, it was very weird. And this is the part where I realized I hadn't put like any flooring or anything in the rooms. I had started like building up the rooms, and I hadn't actually put anything in there. So I like to put the floor and the wallpaper in before I put in stuff. I don't know, like I've seen people do it either way. Actually, what way do you guys do it? If you build houses for your Sims, how do you guys figure out which way to put in wallpaper and things like that? Like, for example, like, let's try that again. For me, I do it flooring and wallpaper first, and then put everything in the room to sort of match that. Because I feel like a lot of times, you know, you sort of you buy your stuff based on what the room looks like, unless you know for a fact you're going to change it around later on. But on the most part, I sort of do the things in the room based on the like wallpaper that's already there. So I'm actually using different lights. Surprise, surprise. That's like, I got so fixated on using those one lights, and like every single room had the same lights, and oh, it was like for my last few speed builds, I think a lot of the houses I've made for the save file that I'm working on, I think they all have those same lights that I only used once, which is in the bathroom, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, oh yeah, during the live stream I was talking about how I wish either Sims or, custom content creators would make lights that have fans on it, and if there is someone who has done that, then I'm definitely gonna try and find it. But, I just think it would look a lot more realistic because, you know, you see a lot of those lights in houses. And so it's just like, oh, you know, it'd be really cool if, you know, you had those kind of lights in The Sims. And honestly, I've been watching so many speed builds lately. Like, I stopped watching them after a while because I was just kind of burnt out on, like, speed builds and house building and things like that. And then I started watching them up again, and I swear there's, like, 3 things every builder agrees on. More counters, more couches, and spiral staircases, and I have to agree because, like, I think I'm missing, you know, I don't even think I'm missing that many. I think, obviously, the cool kitchen stuff, maybe backyard patio might have some counters, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of packs that I don't have that might have counters. But, I mean, like, apart from the packs that I might be missing that might have counters, I know for a fact the kitchen one has it. But I don't think any of the other ones really might have counters, so I pretty much have all the counters that are out there, and it's very few to pick from, and because you don't really like, you know, all of them are kind of, I barely use the vampire one, and I don't think I've ever used the one from City Living, because it's just a crappier version, sorry, it's like, you know, a used, is what it's called, a used version of, the base game one. It's just like, you know, if I wanted something like that, I would just, you know, use the base game one, which I rarely use to begin with, so, yeah, that's my counter rant, and of course well, I'll talk about, couches, yeah. Fairly few couches. I find that they're all either way too fancy or way too cheap. You need one that is for a middle class. You know, like what I was trying to work with here, because I was thinking, you know, it'd be like a middle class I would be living here. So that's sort of like what I was going based off of. So I wasn't going anything too high, but I wasn't going too low, and it's just, couches, it's just, there's no middle ground for them. And of course, spiral staircase would save up so much space in a house. Seriously, EA. Spiral, U, L shape. Get these stairs, because the straight line stairs are wearing us thin. Okay. But, yeah, so you saw the bathroom there. I was giving my whole, counter rant throughout the bathroom. This would be the master bedroom, even though there's no actual ensuite, it's still, like, the parents' bedroom. And I was actually really happy that I was able to have that little sitting area, you know, just, you know, to relax and wind down after the day. The room we're currently working on is the child's bedroom. I honestly wasn't too sure what to do here. There was not a lot of as much space as I originally thought. Sorry. But, you know, I worked with what I had. I did have to move the, dressers and everything over because I remembered later on that I do have like a laundry room, and I didn't put any laundry baskets in any of the rooms, so I moved them over a little bit and put the laundry basket between the door and the tall dresser. But other than that, yeah, that's basically the room there. I did put curtains up. I keep forgetting to do curtains. I always forget, honestly. I feel like curtains aren't that important in The Sims. It's not like, you know, neighbors can look through the windows and everything, or you get judged because they can see into your house. Actually, I think it was only in The Sims 2 you could actually, like, look into your neighbors', like, windows and stuff like that, which is actually kind of funny. I haven't played The Sims 2 in so long. But yeah, so I also had a toddler there, and I kind of forgot to talk about it, but yeah, basically I have a toddler in this house as well. So, parents, 2 children, and a toddler for this household. And yeah, we're down in the living room now. So this is me trying to look through the couches and trying to find something to use. I could have used the Parenthood couches, I guess, but I don't know. It's just, the Parenthood couches just didn't work, in my opinion. And this is just me trying to find a rug, and honestly, I had no idea what to do for the living room because I realized later on that it was just not enough space. And I'm like, oh, you know, at first I was like, should I get rid of that one couch? Because I think I play around with it a little bit, and just like, no, I kind of like the couch there, and I don't know, I still don't like the couch there, to be honest, but it's there, and if it needs to be moved, then it needs to be moved, but for now, it stays there. So we are on the dining room now. If you haven't noticed, I've sort of been going down the line, so it was like kitchen, then bathroom, then bedroom, then living room, then dining room. It kind of goes in the order that you see them up here at the top there. So we are working in the dining room. We're in the dining room now, Sarah. And yeah, I really had no idea what to do. I kind of went a little weird, and I didn't put that one last chair there. And originally I was going to put the high chair up against the table, but then I remembered it glitched, and then I'm just like, okay, I'll just put in put in another chair, and I'm like, well, you know, we actually have a perfect amount, and it's like, oh, here, this is me putting in the laundry basket, so you can just see I moved over the dresser ever so slightly, and I probably could have put another chair in there. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't I was like, for some reason, I'm like, no, they don't really need that extra chair, so I just kind of rotated the table, so I don't know. It's weird. If it bugs you, you can put another chair in. I really don't mind. Oh, I never share this to the gallery. I don't know if I will. If you guys want me to share it to the gallery, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is the office space. Fairly simple desk, computer, bookshelf. Yeah. And I originally, I'm kind of behind now on what you guys are saying, but I was thinking of moving the door, and I'm like, nah, it works in the laundry room, so I just kept it there. And yeah, I'm working in the back here, so not much here. I put some stuff out. I was trying to think of, you know, stuff we can do for the kids and stuff like that, and then I decided to put a pool in. Because, you know, why not? I actually like that, you know, it's not a huge pool, but, you know, it's big enough that, you know, you can swim in it, you can put in a diving board, and it doesn't look weird. And, of course, I put in a pool gate, which is something I love now, and I think that every pool needs it, is a pool gate. And, yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to the end here. I'm just working on the pool, and I think after that, I'm going to be done. So yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the speed build. We're just putting in lights now. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the speed build. If you have, please hit that like button, comment, and share. And of course, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date with everything that I do. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye, everyone! I don't care if you guys tell me, like, while I'm doing this to not cheat, I'm cheating it.